So what's today's classwork? Let's check Trump class and find today's date here. Today we're going to teach the new input style. This one is called a radio. So customer can choose anyone, but only one item can be chosen. Okay. The other one is select. Last week we have already talked about this one, but today we will try to use array to generate a drawdown selection. And next one is input ID password. Sometimes the customer want to log into your system. You need to have a login system to let the legal person to process your, for example, ordering system, registration system. So login system is very important. And next one is the exercise. So let's start the first one. In this order system, we have two input. This input is called in test, and this one is drawdown menu. So let's finish the form very quickly. So let me use a whiteboard. Okay, so this one is a form, so we will generate a form, FORM, and this one has a name, well, F1 equals to F1, and end by /form. And a table, later we will generate a table. Let's have a input and a label first. This one is a name, so we have a name in here, and this one is input, so we have an input type. This kind of a type is very easy. It's called a test because user can type anything, so this one is a test. Any input has a name, so this one is a name. But this one I will give a CNAME to this field. So CNAME. Okay, and go to next row. I will use a BR. If I try to use table, I will use TR. So I just use BR to shift to this one. And this one is number, NUMBER, and input type. But since this one is number, so I don't want to use a test anymore, I can use number, NUMBER. Number will generate a function to schooling the number, and because I want the number at least 1, so I will set up a minima. Here I will set up a minima. So first give a name in here, so I will give a customer number, NUM. So give a name for this input, CNUM. Give a minima, so minima is equals to 1, and give some maxima is 99, and initial value I will set up to 1, so I will set up a value, VALUE as 1. So this one is a number, and give a BR to go to the next row. And next one is a meal. And meal is a drawdown list. So he has some item in here, steak or juice, cake, and so on. So I have a select item. Select is start from select, SELECT, and this one also has a name because this one is a meal, so I will give a meal for this field. So give a name. In this field, I will give a meal, and select star is end by select, SECT, and every item inside the select is called option, OPTION. and end by the /option. So I have a stick, STEAK, option, the other item is called juice, JUSE, and /option. And next one is CAC, OPTION, CAKE, /option to the end. So I have a drawdown list, and next one is a seller with a radio. Later we just try to finish the item with OK and cancel. So I will generate one more button. It's called OK. So this one is also input. The type of OK is submit. Submit the things out. So this one is a submit. And because this one OK is the value of the button, so I will set the value VALUE equals to OK. And this one cancel is to clean, to reset all the item to the initial value. So this item, this button is called input. But the type is to reset all things, so reset. And the value show up in the button is called the value, VALUE, cancel. Okay, so I just stop here and try to use a script to show it up. Okay, because we are writing PHP, so I will use HTML to indicate this one is HTML style, and all things are right within a body, body, and /body to the end. And I want to write a form. Okay, form, give a name to this form, code F1, and /form to the end. The first one is name, NAME, and after name we have an input. The type of this kind of input is called a text, and the name of this field is called CNAME. Okay, and give a BR to go to next row. Next one is number, NUMBER, so NUMBER, and input. The type of number is number, and give a name to here is CNUM. And minima is set to 1, and the maxima is set to 99, and the initial value is equals to 1. And I want to save the file first because I want to check whether I have a typos. So file, save as to CWMP64 www under this folder. So this one is HW how much? Maybe A.php, and save type as all types and save it. So check the color form input, red one, okay, everything good. And next one is, here I want to give a BR in here. And next one is manual, so MAIN, meal. And because this one is a drawdown list, so I will use a select. And also give a name to here, this one is meal. And select, / to the end. Every item is an option, OPTION, and /option to the end. First item is stick, STEAK. Next one is juice. Next one is cat. Okay, so I have 3 items in here. And next one I will generate an input. This one is submit. Submit all things out. And the button show with OK. So value is set up to OK. And next one is reset. Type is equals to reset. Value is cancel. Okay. one I use a BR to separate it. Okay, let's try to show up the result. Localhost, host. The file name is hwa.php, so hwa.php. So we have a form with input. I can type my name and number, and the minima is 1, so I can never down to 0, and I can up to maybe 10, and choose main meal, choose, and set up OK. And because I don't assign to where it goes, he will send back to myself, and the lost item are the attribute. Okay, so I just stop here. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take it right now. Okay, try it by yourself, okay?